Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that basketball analysis on YouTube and on analysisplayground.com. We're going to talk about the Philadelphia 76ers beating the Minnesota Timberwolves, handing the Timberwolves a loss tonight. Philadelphia got off to a good start, a better start than the Timberwolves to take a lead that they would kind of hold the whole game, kind of 25-22. Um, the second quarter, Minnesota cut the gap that they had. It was already a minor one, 24-23. They built upon their lead, which was the Philadelphia 76ers in the third quarter, 28-14. And then they made their last run at it to try to get the W, which was the Minnesota Timberwolves. They finished 30-16 to come up a little short, 92-90 against the Philadelphia 76ers. We're going to talk about the winners first in this game. The Philadelphia 76ers, Bona, 10 points, negative 10 and plus minus. He had 7 personal fouls and 5 turnovers. Just a bad game when it comes to controlling yourself and discipline. He didn't have that mainly on both ends of the court, unfortunately, but the team was able to still end up winning, deciding, that they have to do other things, obviously, which every game entitles you to do to be able to come out on top. And they didn't let his bad, decision making hurt the team too much to come up with a loss. One block, one steal is what he contributed with the 9 rebounds. One of them was offensive. He still was 4 or 4 from the free throw line and 3 or 4 from the field. When it comes to efficiency, he at least did that when it came to scoring instead of taking care of the ball and making decisions. Edwards at 8 points, 3 personal fouls. He also had, 3 turnovers, but he finished with the 1 block and 1 steal, just like Bona. 3 assists. I would say 2 or 2 from the free throw line, 3 or 7 from the field. Console still was aggressive, looking for a shot, still trying to be a difference maker, a bulldozer, but he finished 3 of 15 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3, but he did get to the free throw line so much and he only missed one of them. 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, 2 assists, 4 steals, which is a lot. That led the team in steals tonight. 4 turnovers, 5 personal fouls, plus 6 and plus minus 13 points. He did commit a lot of fouls too. Jared McClain, he knew his strategy. He knew what he was trying to do. He knew the type of shots he was trying to get, and he knew how to get to the free throw line very smartly, very educated approach to the game. 9 of 9 from the free throw line, 2 of 8 from the 3-point line, and 5 of 16 from the field. If you're not going to be able to finish in that paint, well, at least try to get the ability to draw the foul so you can still put points on the board, and that was his strategy. 7 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 3 personal foul, plus 4 and plus minus 21 points. Dowton Jr., 17 points, negative 10 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 assists, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 1 of 5 from 3, 6 of 17 from the field. He was just a volume scorer tonight. He picked his shots, he picked his decisions, even as a playmaker, and he ended up having a decent game. Aluma, 2 points, plus 4, plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 0 of 2 from the field. Made his buckets from the free throw line. Mint, 9 points, plus 7 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 assist, 1 rebound. One of them was offensive, which was his only one. 7 of 8 from the free throw line. He also was 0 of 2 from 3 and 1 of 4 from the field. Sims, plus 7 and plus minus, no points scored, 2 personal fouls, but he did contribute 1 assist, 5 rebounds, and 1 of them was offensive, and 0 of 1 from the 3-point line. Tucker, 7 points, plus 10 and plus minus, negative 10 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 block. He also was 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 1 from the 3-point line, and that was his only field goal that he made, and that's all that he did. Outside of the free throws, Bradley, 5 points, plus 12 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 3 steals, which is almost game high for him, but he came up a short to his teammate. 3 rebounds, 1 of them was defensive, 2 of them was offensive, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 2 or 2 from the field. He played 17 minutes to be able to round out that game with 5 points. 34 points as a team. 34% as a team from the field. 15% from three, 4 of 26. That's a lot of misses from three. But they still ended up with 92 points because they shot 40 free throws. And on top of that, they attempted 44 of them and made 40 of them for 90% from the free throw line. That's how they got it done offensively. And you can't really blame them because it ain't broken, don't fix it. They did also commit 21 turnovers as a team and 30 personal fouls themselves, but they also had 4 blocks and 13 steals as a team. And then when you look at the losers, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they had a similar type of, stat sheet. Miller, 22 points, -1 and plus minus, 5 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, also 2 blocks, 1 assist, and 1 steal, 13 rebounds. 8 of them was offensive, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line, 10 of 20 from the field, which is 50%. He got the job done. Like ultimately, he rebounded, ended up with a 20 and 10 double double. He got the steals, he got the blocks. Was all over the court trying to figure out how he can help this team win the game. Ultimately, they fell short, but he was one of the highest impact players on the court. And Minot also 18 points, -10, and plus minus 5 personal fouls himself. But he finished with 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 steal, 6 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive. 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 of 6 from the 3-point line. He finished 6 of 14 from the field, which is decent. Well, when you look at this game, that was their big three. If you put Knicks in there, he finished with 22 points plus 15 and plus minus. He had 6 personal fouls, was way too much. 3 turnovers, 1 block, 2 steals, 5 assists, and 7 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive. He got to the free throw line 15 times and made 13 of them. 1 of 5 from the 3-point line, 4 of 14 from the field. That's what the deciding factor was. They didn't really get more than 37 personal fouls is what they did tonight. And they only got 31 free throws compared to the 13 more that the Philadelphia Sixers got. And the fact that they shot 19% from three, that was higher than the Sixers, but they shot also 38% from the field as a team. That seems like that would be enough to get over that hump and get that victory. But when you look at the fact that they fouled less and they also converted them at a high level, unlike the Minnesota Timberwolves who shot 80% from the free throw line when they got there, that was the huge deciding factor of it. And Dillingham, looking at him, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 of 4 from the field, 6 rebounds, 2 of them offensive, 7 assists, and he also had 1 block, but 7 turnovers and 4 personal fouls, plus 4 and plus minus, 3 of 10 from the field. You just can't have that happen when you're trying to win the game. And they couldn't step it up in the fourth quarter to get over that hump because Shannon did the same. 3 of 5 from the field, but 1 of 2 from three, which is great. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, which is great, but not a high enough impact to change the fortunes of the game in the direction it was going, because he also had 2 personal fouls and 4 turnovers, but he did have 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, and plus 16 and plus minus 9 points. And Hyphy, 5 points, -15 and plus minus, 4 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 2, 1 assist, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 0 of 4 from 3, 2 of 6 from the field. Clark, 0 points in 13 minutes, -15 and plus minus. He had 4 personal fouls, 1 steal, 0 of 3 from the field, didn't even score a point but contributed with fouling, and that's a guy that hurted you because of that. Even Edwards coming off the bench getting 7 personal fouls, 2 points, -14 and plus minus, 1 block, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 offensive rebound, 1 of 5 from the field. Was Wise Camp, 2 points, plus 7 and plus minus. He had 2 rebounds. He only had 0 of 1 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 also from 3, 1 of 2 from the field. And Lee D, 0 points, plus 3 and plus minus, 1 rebound. He had 0 for as field goal attempts, so he didn't contribute offensively outside of getting a rebound, but it wasn't an offensive one. It was just a defensive one, but wasn't enough. From the bench, they fouled just as much as the starters, and they also, turned the ball over a decent amount to themselves, ending with 23 turnovers. And that's another thing the Sixers did a little bit less of. But when you look at the personal fouls, they had seven more, and they also, you know, you look at Minnesota being able to out rebound a team like Philly, and they still fall short. That's rare to see something like that. But this is a team that also had more offensive rebounds and more opportunities basically than the Philadelphia 76ers, and they still fell up short because of the free throw percentage and because of the ability of this team to foul a little bit less and convert more baskets. So this was a game where it could have went either way, and just little small nitpicky self-control things that they can be able to you know do, not to continue doing it throughout the whole entire game, could have just cost them to win it. But it's summer league. It's a learning lesson. It's a development lesson as a team, as a group, as an individual. You look at this game like we didn't play the way we needed to play. We played like an inexperienced team. We played like a team that didn't really know how to play basketball at the highest level. But it's all about development. It's all about growth, touching, pushing, knocking, and just doing a lot of stuff that's not disciplined and not smart. And you knew because you was getting called for it in the first half. That should have been the calling point if they wanted to really win this game in the second half. And it just didn't happen. This was a game that they controlled more than they thought that they could, and the outcome could have been different. But they're not going to dwell on it too much because it's their first loss, and they just look at it like we still had a chance to win this game. We just overthought it, overdid things, and didn't keep it simple enough, didn't keep it, to the basics and the fundamentals of stances, of how to stay in front of guys, how to make guys make to a shot over great defense or great stances. And we continue to, be these handsy guys that did too much and try to play too physical when we really didn't have to do that because they was already in a chance, and we had in a space where we already was close enough to be able to win this game doing it our way or our style of play, but we let ourselves get in front of that, and that helped us lose this game. That's what I'll be looking at if I'm the Timberwolves. Nothing was negative, you know, outside of the fouls and the percentage that you have to make your shots. And even though this wasn't a good efficiency game when it comes to scoring, which most of them are not in summer league because they still thinking about, getting cut, still thinking about if they're going to make the team, thinking about what they have to improve on, and they have to play at the same time, to impress people because this is a business at the same time too. It get kind of hard on you, but they should be equipped for this after their first couple games. And since this is, first couple games for both teams, it was just a fun thing to watch. And, we'll see who steps up. When you look at the big rookie, Jerry McClain, probably the most popular rookie on these two teams, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. Handle a little bit, stay out the way, and keep your hands up, keep your feet moving, keep your hands moving off the body just to keep them, thinking that you're going to be in front of them or you're going to stop them or they're going to have to pass it up. That's the way you got to defend. And I feel like it's the smart way to go because that's the fundamentals. Like, you don't have to overthink it. You don't have to try too hard. Like I said, it's a summer league game. Wins come and go even during the regular season. You just got to focus on doing your job the correct way. And the Timberwolves just fell short of that, which is unfortunate, but it happens. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Quinn Wade basketball, with that basketball analysis signing out on Analysis Playground.